What's up? It is Vlogust day 21 and we are in the car.
Of course we're in the car because this is what we do. Guys, I got something super special that I get to say today that I have never been able to say in, what, have we been buying storage units for 8 years now?
10 in November.
10 years in November we have been buying storage units. We probably have bought in excess of about 400 to 500 storage units now, okay? But we have the very first verified prostitute storage unit.
Yes.
Verified.
We found her ID. She was a licensed sex worker in North Las Vegas.
Yes. We have a full straight... Now, I guarantee you we've gotten storage units or prostitute units before.
But
I think we got one of them that they literally were filming porn in the unit.
But prostitution is not legal in Georgia in any way, so this was all under the table stuff. But we actually have the license, so that's pretty cool.
It's just amazing. We're on our way to the post office right now, and it is Vlogust. I waited a little bit for the dude that this time. We're on our way to the post office. Tracy had a plush show yesterday, which actually did phenomenal.
It did.
We had like $140 or something like that.
Yep.
I don't even remember. But it was an hour-long show. She did great. It's Tracy's show completely.
The only problem with the show is I didn't count how many items I had beforehand. Usually I fully load it, but I just didn't have time. So I was doing random pulls and I'm like, oh, I've got 4 bins of plush. I'm good.
No, she ran out of plush 40 minutes into it and then started just grabbing other stuff.
Well, I did have a box of some blind box stuff because we're not able to do that speed train that's coming up. So I was like, well, you know what? Let me run some of these blind box stuff. And some of it did really well. And I grabbed some office supplies and just some odds and ends and just I kept the train going because that's what you do. If you're on a train, you figure something out and you just keep it going.
Yeah, you better have plan A, B, and C. When you're on a raid train, you're not only responsible for what you're doing on that raid train, and I know this really kind of sounds dickish on my part, but you're responsible to everybody on the raid train.
You are.
You don't want to derail the raid train. You don't want to be that one that has a room of 50 raiding into you, and when you raid into somebody, that it's down to 10.
But we knew we were raiding our good friend Chris, the Cajun reseller. I wanted to make sure I kept that room active. So, you know what? I just kept finding stuff and it kept selling and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. And it made some money.
Did a buyer's giveaway, which I don't very rarely ever do. Mainly because a lot of the trains we do are short. And to me, it's very hard to get that buyer's giveaway in time. But I was like, I've got an hour. Let's do a buyer's giveaway. And it actually worked out really well. I think everybody who bought something stuck around and got in the buyer's giveaway. Somebody who bought like 4 or 5 other things won it. So it was a lot of fun.
We did have one person buy, what was it, 18 items?
29.
29 plush things.
So we had to split that into 2 boxes, but it worked fine. That's where we're going right now. We're talking about. We left you on a cliffhanger on the last Vlogust.
We did.
And I was saying how I reached out to Whatnot about a shipping issue, and I even told them I'm not looking for a refund. They're refunding us, guys. 48 hours after, right at 48 hours after I wrote them, they wrote back, they're taking care of it, and I'm getting a refund that I didn't even ask for. And I will say that every single time I've reached out to Whatnot Support, I have gotten service, and they have fixed the problem for me every time.
And I would say every time they fix the problem in our favor.
Right.
Now, I'm not trying to say that we don't make mistakes, because we do.
We do.
We have made mistakes. We have shipped wrong orders. We have mislabeled. Well, that was mislabeled in the package. We've left stuff out of orders before.
Yep.
And then shipped them later.
Things happen.
But Whatnot, I think Whatnot looks at your business as a whole. And if you're like opening up a request every, I don't know, let's just say you're doing 1 or 2 of them a week, well, you're the one that's really messing up at this point.
Yeah.
For us, I think we've been on Whatnot for close to 3 years now.
Over 3 years
Over
now.
3 years now, and we've probably opened up 3.
I think I was looking, I think I've had 5 help tickets, and some of them were legit like questions. People say, oh, Whatnot doesn't respond. They have responded every time, And I've looked at it, and it's generally 2 days later. That seems to be their lead time. So they're not the fastest, but they have helped us every time, and I love that.
I'm gonna go ahead and go get the cart.
And we'll come back with you a little later.
Okay. Well, I was gonna let you go ahead and chat away and stuff like that because I know you love talking so much.
We'll be back. This is how my day is going. I dropped the bowl of lettuce, and the cat is now eating it. Hey guys, back in the car again.
Well, we just did our show.
We did.
Literally just finished 7 minutes ago.
Yep, we ran from 4 to 6.
Yeah, we went from 4 to 6. We did 2 hours today. I think we made about $850 before fees and everything like that, which will probably drop it down to about $720,
Maybe
$725.
700, 680, something like that. After we pay the, we did do a promotion too. So
yeah, so we did really, really well in the show. Oh my God, we sold so many video game consoles.
Shipping is going to be a bear.
Oh, it's going to be horrible.
And
George Hernandez's shipping is going to be atrocious.
Yeah.
Because he got the Sega Genesis and Sega CD thing,
which is long.
and he got another about 4 or 5 consoles. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was watching them when they were coming across, and so we're going to a pickup now. We sold these shoes on the District.
Yep, a couple of days ago,
We sold them on the
and
District.
someone local bought them, which they don't have a local pickup option on the District.
District, y'all need to get hot on that. I mean, come on, it's not that fucking hard.
Which I mean, I know in some areas people don't do a lot of local pickups. We do. We live in a suburb of Atlanta, and just tons of people around here. So it's not at all uncommon for us to, in a week on Whatnot, maybe have 5 or 6 local pickups.
Yeah, we actually got 4 pickups in the car.
Yes, we do.
Right now, we have the pickup that we're going to right now. We have one that we're going to go see tomorrow in Tennessee for Dottie. Then we have one for our friend Tom, which I don't know when we're going to get him that one.
And then Tina,
who
she's been sick, so hopefully we'll get to meet up with her next week. But yeah, we do a lot of local pickups, and I think that is one thing I would suggest to District is that think about your people in the more populated areas. I mean, I can only imagine, what if you lived in like New York or something? I mean,
Philadelphia.
You could have pickups all the time. We're in a western suburb of Atlanta, and there's a lot of people around here buying.
Yeah. A lot of people that are selling too. The people that we're going to go meet today are sellers.
Yes.
They are sellers themselves. They're relatively new sellers is what they when they sent me a message, and they said they wanted to meet up, and I said, yeah, that would be great. Or no, were they the ones that said that no, they have 2 full-time jobs and then a full-time job of becoming a reseller, and they've been doing they just started to do that, so they wanted to come and talk to us. I said, well, I really can't talk that much because we're going live tonight.
We
at
are
8 o'clock, tonight, and we got to try to ship everything because we're going to Knoxville tomorrow. I know you guys are shaking your head because so am I. We got to ship at least 10 consoles today. Video game consoles.
80 items and at least 10 consoles.
10 consoles, and I got to load the car for stuff to go up to a warehouse up in Knoxville for Dottie and
that's probably what
Tracy.
we'll do when we get home from here before we go live, is work on getting the car full.
Well, I'm going to work on getting the car full because I got to do that over here. I'm going to let you go ahead and start working on some of the shipping if you would, or pull in the items or whatever and just putting them off to the side. But yeah, we're just excited, guys.
Yep.
We've come up with this new thing where JacksTreasures is the biggest little seller on Whatnot, and I'm telling you, it's almost like a true thing because we're little sellers. I mean, I think the room peaked out at about 56,
something
maybe.
like that, yeah.
And we managed to hold about 40 in the room the whole time.
That is one thing I will tell you about Whatnot is sometimes it can be defeating. Like you see other people are like, how do they always get 100 people in their room? You don't need 100 people in your room.
No.
Once you're above about, in my opinion, 40, it's just excess window dressing.
For me, I lowered my number down to 20. When I get 25 people in a room, I'm happy. because I know I have at least 2 or 3 buyers in there with that people. Because I have a lot of people that come in that just want to come to support Jack's Treasures.
I talked
and
about,
we appreciate
let me
that
interrupt
so
for a
much.
second here and say, I talked about promoting our show. We do not promote every show. And this show I do promote just to try to get a few new people in there, because we sell a lot of repeat items in these shows. So I do want new people seeing this stuff, but I don't promote it nonstop. I'm not paying that $25, $30 an hour nonstop. No, I will pay that, but I'm going to run it for like 10, 15 minutes, then I shut it off, then I turn it back on, then I shut it off. So all told, I probably dropped about $20 on promotions today,
And
which
we
is
had
not
a
that bad.
bunch of people coming in. I don't know where we're at as far as our followers.
We are short about 60 from hitting 10,000 followers on Whatnot right now. So my guess is probably sometime later this week, which is going to be meaning that our 10K celebration is going to be 2 weeks off, because we can't do it next weekend because we're going to be out of town again.
We are going down to Florida the following week. I got to help my brother do a yard sale. We are going to go live. I know we're doing at least one live when we're down there.
Right.
But we're going to go down to Pensacola. My brother lives in Pensacola, and we're going to help him out with a yard sale. We're going to do a little yard selling ourselves. So we're going to do a little thrifting ourselves. Hopefully I can find some video game systems, because I'm almost out. Which I'm telling you right now, I would have never been able to say that years ago. 2 years ago, I would have been able to tell you that I had about 1,000 video game consoles, and I would have been exaggeratingly low.
But we are pushing through these, which is great, because that is going to give us the opportunity, the space, the ability to make future purchases that may be consoles, but they may be fancy shoes, or they may be tools, or that's the thing about us. We are everything sellers. So we're bringing everything to Whatnot.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're on our way to Starbucks. We're meeting them in the parking lot to do the exchange.
Okay, you did arrange that it was at Starbucks?
That's what I told them, yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to grab us a cup of coffee, because it's going to be a late night for us.
It's going to be a very late night for us. We might get 2. I'm already tired, and we gotta ship those things. Tracy and I are going to be doing the shipping together tonight. Plus, I'm moving the table that we're going to be shipping from tonight also. So,
And we have our live that we're going live on YouTube tonight. So it's a busy night. We'll tune back in with you later. This is not the end of today.
no.
Bye.
She just had me pause Clarence Cotta. I be
Stroking to the east. We are finishing up our shipping.
That's right, guys. We did our podcast with our friends, West Virginia Panhandle Pickers, Bob and Amanda over there at
Rocket City Resellers.
Ryan and Christine, Gulf Coast Pickers.
It was so much fun.
It really was. We had such a good time. Thank you to Apex Jeff for hanging out the entire time.
And for everybody else that came in, Krista Drifting Thrifters was modding, dropping links in the chat the whole time.
Yep.
We had Tennessee Treasure. She was in there, I think, almost the whole time.
Yep. Ray, the Nashville Flipper, he was in there. Corey popped in for a bit.
Ken
was in for a little bit.
Gina was in there almost the entire time too.
Yeah.
And it was all Biscuit Butt. Archie
Biscuit Butt, my friend out in Vegas, man. Oh, Archie, I can't. I'm not going to show like the picture or anything like that. Here we go.
Oh, speaking. Apparently, Brian just killed a bug.
All right, there we go. Las Vegas. Basically, this is a hookah car.
Yes.
There you go.
But speaking of Archie, we actually spoke about you today when we did a pickup. The people we were picking up, they're actually going to go to the East Tennessee meetup where Archie's going to be.
And they're going to meet Archie, and they actually want to meet Archie.
Yeah, we want to meet Archie.
Did you print this one out?
Probably not. Maybe I did. I don't know.
I do not see it.
Okay.
All right. So we finished that up, guys. I don't know what time it is right now. Tracy, what time is it?
It is 11:55. It's still Vlogust day 21.
It is still
believe it or not.
Day 21. We were on for a little over 2 hours on the podcast. We got done with it. We were started at 8 o'clock, so we got done with the podcast at 10 o'clock. And so basically it took us about 2 hours to do all of this packing from the video game console show. Now, granted, this is our big show right here. This is my big money shows right now. I'm going to have to find something to replace it pretty soon because I'm literally getting low on everything when it comes to this. But
well, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing some storage unit shows coming up, trying to push through some of that, and then we're going to be looking for storage units again. I mean, believe it or not, probably within a couple of weeks we are going to be looking for a storage unit.
You should see the eyeballs that she is giving me
It's so
right now,
exciting.
guys.
I love storage
horrible
units.
right now. I'm going to tell you something right now that it's like the bane of, I love storage units and hate storage units at the same time, because they are so much damn work.
They are.
And every time I get all of the space, y'all need to see the plate, the space.
We got space. Look, this shelf is not supposed to be here. We wheeled it in to do our packing.
Okay, let's go ahead and just move it.
So we've got space, guys. We've got space. We're still organizing. We're still working. Oh, see that back there? That's our dancing man. That's eventually going to go up to I Love Discounts. They're going to purchase that from us, but we're going to use it in our yard sale first.
But yeah, I mean, I got all of this right here. I got this right here. That's going to the storage. That's eBay stuff. And there's eBay stuff over there. This is stuff that's got to go up on eBay. Okay. This is what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be moving stuff around so the wall goes this way and putting all of our shipping stuff on the walls over here, bringing this table over here. So we still got a lot of work to do, but guys, y'all saw it from the beginning of Vlogust.
Yeah.
Vlogust.
We have room to move around. We have room to get to our stuff a little better.
Right now, but in 2 weeks we will not, because Tracy's going to buy a damn ass storage unit.
It's going to be a good one too.
Oh, God.
But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this off. Vlogust day 21. We've got 3 minutes left in the day, but we're going to end this.
And what are we doing tomorrow?
We are going to Knoxville, Tennessee.
So, do you think we're going to be in the car?
Oh, yeah. Y'all are going to get lots of Jack in the car. Not Jack in the box, Jack in the car.
Jack in the car.
But I'm hoping we can have a little surprise visit from somebody in our video tomorrow if they'll agree to it.
You're talking about Dottie and
Dottie
and Tracy?
Yes.
I would love to get Dottie and Tracy on our video. We're going to get them on our podcast.
Eventually.
Yeah, and we get to announce today, Buffalo Picker Tommy is on our podcast this week.
That's coming out this Sunday.
That's
and
right.
we have finally...
We recorded.
Yes,
we've
already
so
recorded.
It's already done.
If you've been following along, the week after that is episode number 25.
That's right.
And we decided, you know what? That should be a celebration episode. So we're going to have somebody who's very special to us on.
Yep.
And we've had a lot of people who are very special to us on already.
We have.
But we're bringing in another one. And this is going to be Paul the Philly Flipper. He has agreed to be on our 25th episode.
It's our 25th episode right there. And another
busiest man in reselling is going to find an hour to sit down and talk with us. And I am just tickled pink by it because he's awesome.
He is. Not only that, guys, but we're going to be starting to do some, we came up with the idea last night when we were watching television. I think we talked about it. We were watching a blooper film that we're going to do a blooper film of Jack's Treasures, okay, and put together a little compilation video of our podcasts, of our videos.
Mm-hmm.
God dang, we know that there's damn a lot of bloopers.
Oh my gosh. Because you may not know this, because a lot of our followers are within the last 6 months or so, because that's when I really kind of started putting some effort into the channel again. But we have been on YouTube actually making videos since 2020. The account goes back to like 2016 when I started putting some videos up when I would test stuff for eBay. Some of those I still get like hundreds of views a day. It's crazy why people want to see these old ass toy videos I did. But despite that, we've been making real videos since 2020. So there is a lot of crazy stuff out there.
Here they are.
You can see Brian's weight loss journey. He did lose a lot of weight in 2021.
Gained it all back, I think.
No, you did not gain it all back. You gained part of it back. We definitely need to get back on that wagon again, and we will very soon. But
I think there's even a couple of videos of me working out.
I don't know if this ever made it to YouTube, but we have them somewhere.
But guys, I'm telling you, we're just planning on having some fun and doing some fun things. Big things are always happening to the biggest little seller on Whatnot. We're going to get our shirts made up for that. We are super excited about it. We're going to the Northeast Tennessee meetup next month. And in October, we're going to Pennsylvania, man, to go and do another little meetup with Green 13, which is just going to be, to me, absolutely a dream come true. He is one of the guys I look up to the most, and he is one of our past guests, and he's going to be another future guest on our shows.
He just doesn't know that yet.
We have some big, and when I mean big, I mean huge people in mind to be on our podcast. One of them is a television star.
Yep.
Okay. Who has been on television a lot.
Yep.
Okay. A lot.
We're not ready to announce that one yet, but
no, because he hasn't agreed to it yet. But we're gonna.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I'm gonna keep working on it. I mean, if he doesn't do it, he doesn't do it. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But I mean, it would just be exciting to have it. And we're trying to get somebody who's super controversial.
Yep.
Who talks a lot about scammers. We want that one to happen too. We're looking at some people that are big sellers and huge YouTubers that we're going to talk about that have different, that have their own channels and stuff.
People
like
that have different business models, and we've got a lot of things in mind. But our next two you can look forward to are Buffalo Picker this Sunday, and then the week after that, Paul the Philly Flipper.
That's right, and we're not going to forget any of the people that don't have any YouTube presence, but we're going to get them on there too. We want a variety of sellers. I want the people that have no YouTube presence, because they're real sellers. That's what we're bringing to you guys. We're not bringing the highlight video or the pick-in or this is what eBay sold on eBay this week because this is the great stuff. No, we're going to bring you all of the
We want reality, because that is what reselling is about. Reselling is about working in your messy garage and packing at midnight and
getting in a car tomorrow morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning to go to Knoxville, yard sale my way up to Knoxville, stop up there. We're having a yard sale in Tennessee.
Sometime in the next couple of months,
Yeah, so we're going to get that all ironed out. We're going to go see Dottie and Tracy over there, Lover Dogs and Vintage Thrifter. Maybe we'll try to sneak them in on the video.
Yep.
But guys, big things happening at this little seller.
Yep. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow with the continuation of Vlogust.
Vlogust.
Bye.
Bye.